Hello everyone and welcome to my first market update of 2023. I hope you've had a great Christmas and you're all refreshed to go for another year. In this video today then I'm going to talk to you about my top tips for selling in January, and also we're going to review the December market and specifically what happened on Boxing Day. So my first tip before you put away the Christmas tree, if you haven't already, is just to quickly clear your loft. Get rid of any old boxes or any rubbish up there that you no longer need. Once you've created that extra space, put your Christmas tree and all the decorations away. And my second tip would be get down to Homebase, get some extra storage boxes, and whilst you're clearing your stuff into your loft, if there's pictures that you don't want up anymore or there's items that you haven't used in the last 6 months, put them in those boxes and also put them up into the loft. That'll make your home feel bigger than it currently does. And when you have your photos done or people come around for viewings or your video, it's going to look bigger than it currently does today. Tip number 3 is just to make sure all of your lights inside and outside work. If your front porch light doesn't work, people aren't going to be able to read the number on your door that easily. Then once they're inside the property, they're not going to want to get their iPhones out or a torch out to look in rooms because the lights aren't working. And one of the most common ones is the light bulb in the loft is usually gone. Make sure that's replaced, because when people pop their head up there to see how much space you've got for storage, they're going to want to look around. The only thing I would say is that if you're out on viewings and you know it's going to be dark because it's after 4:30, it might be worth taking a torch if you've got a big garden or you're going to see a big garden, just so you can look down to the bottom of it. Also, if you've got a fireplace and it works, make sure you've got it on when the photographer's there. It'll look really cool in the photos, but it will also tell people that it's working. Tip number 4 then is to do with the heating of a property. When you walk into a home and you're viewing it, you really should feel like you want to take your jacket off and that it's nice and comfortable inside. If it's really cold inside, or it's colder inside than it is outside, you're going to spend most of your time thinking about that rather than looking around the property. So if I'm an owner and I'm selling a property, I want to make it inviting for people to come in. Also, if children are cold in properties, they're going to be screaming at their mums and dads for their attention rather than looking at your home, which is not what you want to do when you want to sell it. Number 5, and it's the simplest one to do, just make sure you have a for sale board up. You want the whole world and its dog and cat to know that your property is on the market. The more people that know, the more people that can view the property, and the more people that view it, generally speaking, the better offer you're going to get from it. If one extra person sees your property because they saw a for sale board or their friend told them about the for sale board, it's totally worth having. Next then, we're going to look over the Maidenhead market conditions over all of SL6 for the whole of December. Now, in that month, 138 new properties came to the market. Of those 138, 26 of them went live on Boxing Day, the day that no agent was open to take any inquiries or speak to anyone about those new properties. Personally, if it was me, I think those properties should have waited a few more days so you could at least launch them on the day that you could deal with the inquiries on them. Now, in that same month then, 51 sales were agreed. Only 2 properties were agreed from Boxing Day onwards because the market had shut down because everyone was on holiday. And in that same time frame, 62 properties reduced their price, hoping to get sold in January 2023. What that does show is when there's more price reductions than there are sales agreed, is that people are motivated to sell. So if you're sitting on the fence at the moment and thinking, is it a good time to buy? I would argue now's a great time to go out and view some properties, as you've got some really motivated sellers there. Thank you for watching my Maidenhead market update. If you have any questions, please get in touch on my details below.